Hey y'all, it's Molly with Minnie Acres, and I forgot to show y'all the first part of this video, so you're gonna have to use your imagination. This is my wagon. This is Coco. Coco, say hi to everyone. Coco is full of old potting soil mixed with some new compost and who knows what else I threw in there. I am doing a little kind of rainy day project right now. I'm going to up pot some things. And you remember the peppers that were in some of these buckets that I tried to overwinter and they died? But this year I'll know what I'm doing and I'll save them this time, right? Dumped those out, and these are the buckets that I'm using, and I'm going to try to up pot some trees and some other things and enjoy. I'm out of dirt. And I only have one more bucket. So let's look at what we have going on right now. So I have up potted these avocado. This is the one that got a little sunburned. He spent a little too much time outside. No idea if these will ever give me any fruit, but it's been fun to actually be successful growing them and sprouting them. I sprouted them using the method where you moisten them and wrap them in plastic wrap and stick them in a plastic bag and throw them in a dark pantry and forget about them for a while. Worked out fantastic. This was one seed and I decided to just let it be. I didn't want to separate it and see if it was 3 trees from one seed and then kill it, so it's just going to stay together. And I up potted my moringa. I would like to, I don't know what I want to do here. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking I would like to keep at least one of them in a pot, but I'd like for it to be a really big pot, and then plant one of them in the ground and see how that works. Because I was reading that if you plant them in a pot, it helps keep them smaller and more manageable. But if you put them in the ground, they're going to grow like 30 feet in the air. This is the crazy pecan tree that sprouted from a bucket of pecans. If I can get this to grow, it'd be nice. In 20 years, we'll have pecans. This is a serviceberry tree that I got from Tractor Supply, and it looks really scrawny and terrible. My wild pears. I have 10 tomatoes that are desperate for a home. I think I'll take y'all inside and show you what's going on under the grow lights real quick. I've had enough of outside today. More epic battles with fire ants. Maybe it's because I'm spending more time outside and they don't like it. So everybody's got more room in here right now. My celery, and there was a lettuce that had snuck in there, and I just went ahead and left it in there with the celery to just do whatever it wants to do. And a bunch of spearmint, which might just be peppermint, but it sure does smell like spearmint. And more of that, more spearmint. Little baby marshmallow plants. Moringa seeds. I don't think I'm going to manage to get any more to sprout. The last, so I don't know if I'm going to pot this girl up or if I'm going to plant her outside as she is, but I am done. I am done cutting slips. So this is what's left after these get rooted and moved out. That's it. We get what we get from our sweet potatoes this year. And I don't remember if I showed y'all this lettuce before or after the last time I cut it. I started some more lettuce seeds. These came from Jeff at Grow Something with Jeff. Bronze mignette, and I don't know, I think that says tango leaf. So hopefully when these are done giving me lettuce, these will have come into play. And I'm rooting a sucker from a pineapple tomato. I'm kind of surprised that my Swiss chard, this is rainbow Swiss chard, has perked up in here. I should probably up pot it. What do y'all think? I just feel like it's too hot to move it outside. And this pineapple was not rooting well in water, so I went ahead and stuck it in dirt, and it's not dead. And this rosemary is about ready to pot up. I think I know where I want to put it outside. And what is that? Some catnip that's not rooting very well for me. And more stuff that's going to grow up and go into any of the extra holes in my raised bed garden that I haven't filled yet. Just all the same things you've already seen me plant. Flowers and herbs and stuff. And while I was at it, I went ahead and decided to try again to sprout the Tangerine Dream seeds that Jeff sent me, that so far they're not sprouting. I don't know how many days this has been. This is a micro dwarf tomato that Charlotte at Gulf Coast Granny sent me, and they didn't sprout before, so I'm trying again. Flowers and chamomile and the last of my stevia. I see some things are starting to sprout. I don't know how many days ago this was. My carrots are really, really happy under here. Too happy maybe. I don't know what else to do with them. I know that they would do better in a deeper pot, but I also know that if I take them outside, they're going to bolt. So this is where they live for now. And I got my son to get me some cuttings off of a wild rose on the side of the road. I forgot to sign off, so this is me signing off and showing you pulling up bindweed very gently. You don't want to break the root. You want to gently, slowly murder it so that it can't choke out your plants. Follow me for more gardening tips. See y'all later. Another one bites the dust.